Welcome to Mitya. In this demo, I'm going to recreate an interaction from Pinterest iOS app. And here's what the final animation looks like. So we're going to create this step by step. And you'll see that the first thing that happens in this animation is the main screen scales into the background. And you have this blurred thing come up over here. And finally, you have the card slide in from the bottom of the screen. So let's do each of that one by one. Here's Mitya. And the first thing I'm going to do here is create a blank screen and add the image for the main Pinterest screen. And we'll create a duplicate of this screen and call it end screen. So this screen is how I want things to be at the start of the interaction, and this screen is how it should be at the end of the interaction. So here you notice, remember from the animation, that we want this to scale down a bit. So let's select that and just scale back to 0.91. Now we need to connect these two screens. So the way that's done in Mitya is through hotspots. I'm going to draw a hotspot from the first screen onto the end screen, and then we need to click from here back to here. So we need another hotspot to go from this screen back to the screen. So with that, let's preview what the animation looks like. Now there are two ways to preview. This one here is the in-app preview, and this is to preview directly on your iPhone. In this demo, I'm going to go with the in-app preview. And there you have the scale animation happening. So the next thing we need to do is add the blurred image. I have another image here prepared with the blur already baked in. And with just that, let's preview again. And you see that we have these two animations done. So what's happening here is Mitya is basically looking at these two screens, and whatever differences it finds between these screens, it'll add an animation for that. So the background image is of this size, full size over here, and then it scales down, so it has a scale animation for that. And the second image, it exists on this screen, but it does not exist on this screen, so it adds a fade in. So that's what's happening with this automatic animation. We can tweak that all, of course. I'll get to that a little bit later in the demo. So the third thing I need is the card. So let's bring the card into the screen, and we need the card also here because it has to move in from the bottom. So I'm just going to copy that, select the first screen, paste it here, and move it down off screen to maybe so. And that's it. Just preview this animation now, and there you have the slide happening. That's it. But let's adjust the way that timing happens. So I'm just selecting the hotspot here and clicking animate. And Mitya will open a timeline tool where you can control the easing and the timing of all the transitions. So by measuring the Pinterest app, what I found is if you take the BG and the blurred image, these two, if you kind of make them a little bit shorter than what we have here, to about so much. And the card's Y translation, we're going to do two things. First, we're going to make this a little bit longer. And then we're going to adjust its easing to about ease out expo, because it's a pretty heavy ease out that's happening in the app. So now if you preview, there you have it. That's what's going on in that. So that's how you set up a basic animation in Mitya. I'm going to continue posting more demos from other applications over the week. Thanks for watching.